Shalom, 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 Yasharala. A war report. Open topics, a war report, open topics. That's what I call this lesson. A war report. The Most High Abba Yahweh, he's a man of war. That's his name. Exodus 15:3. So the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, he's a man of war. W-A-R. He's about that life, right? So I was checking out this interview with Colin Douglas McGregor and George Galloway on Trump. What's his take on Gaza? Okay, how he's being a puppet unto Ben Yada Jew or Ben, this Israeli prime minister, right? Who's truly calling the shots. Because DJ Trump is nothing but a puppet, right? So you had the small hats is calling the shots. Nonetheless, these presidents of USA ain't nothing but puppets. Amalek, he got the earth's will, right? They control it all. The Most High said in Job chapter 9, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked, right? The wicked, starting with the chief house of the synagogue of Satan, Amalek. The small hats. Trump just a puppet, right? But the Most High, Abba Yahweh, is controlling it all, right? So this is a war report. We getting closer and closer to Jacob's trouble. All this gonna bring Jacob's trouble. And the Karaks, the mark of the beast, the RFID digital wallet that they're gonna put up in you. They're gonna put that rice-a-roni up in you to buy or sell, right? They're gonna give you the San Francisco treat. Yasharala. So I hope you're paying attention. I hope you up. I hope you're not sleeping. I hope you up. I hope you got your helmet of salvation, your shield of faith, your sword of the preparation of the gospel, your belt with your girdle of truth, okay, your breastplate of righteousness. I hope you put on your full armor, Yasharala. The Most High is a man of war, and this war is spiritual when it comes to us. We just got to preach and prophesy the downfall of this kingdom. All we doing is prophesying. Prophesy, 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 prophesy. Baba, baba, napo. Right? The Most High say, don't give him no rest, day or night. He's mad with the wicked every day. Every day, Yasharala. This is a war report. Giving all honor and glory to Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Masha Barakatah, the Howdah for the Shabbats, the new moon, the high holiday, the Howdah for Yahweh Shai, the Howdah for the Ancient of Days, Abba Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, and His only begotten Son, of Mashiach Yahweh Shai, our King of Kings, Elohim of Elohim, our Alpha and Omega, the Howdah for our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Yaakov, Jacob, the Howdah for the 12 apostles, the 144,000, the elect men of Yasharala, the government of Yasharala, Yashalom, the Howdah for King David, who will rule well under Yahweh Shai, the men of David out in the streets, in the highways and the byways, prophesying, Babal, upon Esau, Edom, these heathen, and 2/3 of you Israelites, that they made USA your place of rest, and where we've been scattered, the remnant, and the four corners, the four winds of the earth, the Howdah for the Yaakov, the children of Yasharala, Shalom, Barakatah, a meek servant's report. Though it be heavily shadow bound, though it's under control of Esau Edom, I still try to do this work in sincerity and truth and present my body a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable unto Abba Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai. Gotta do the work, Yasharala, do the work. All right? And you got a divided house. And we know what Yahweh Shai say about a divided house. It can't stand. If Satan, Mark 3:25, right? If Satan rise up against Satan, right? So this house is divided. This through. This place is finished. Finished, finito. All right, so we at the end, Yashabala, so you better be prayed up, get in the spirit. You see it, you hear it, all right? You hear it. We're going to check out the clip, 3 minutes of it, and bring out the precepts. Let the Most High be justified. Let them be justified in this saying. All right, let's check it out.
Taken by surprise, in fact. If you look at the picture of the two of them in the Oval Office, he's on, our friend Netanyahu is on the left, and he's grinning like the proverbial Cheshire cat. You know, he's obviously delighted.
Israeli is the least of the flock. Amalek is the least of the flock. And they're going to draw America out. They're going to draw the daughter of Babylon, his whole out. America is the muscle for Amalek, right? The muscle, right? That's what's going on. That's why the Most High said the least of the flock, the least, will draw him out. World War III, they're going to both get obliterated, right? Let's check that out right quick. Let's go to the precepts. The least of the flock. Israeli is the least. What that said in Jeremiah? It wasn't planned. This lesson wasn't planned, but I was watching this 2 days ago. I want to bring something out through the Concordash. I gotta bring him out. Let's see what that's at. Let's see, where's that, Yasharala? Let's see. I think it's in Jeremiah chapter 50, if I'm not mistaken. One moment, please, Yasharala. We're going to bring it out. We're going to bring out the precepts. Let's just come out right here, because this is a war report. The Most High saying Isaiah, Salakia, Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 22. A sound of battle is in the land. See, you hearing a sound of battle. You got Israeli, Ben, not a Jew. Got DJ Trump, right? Go do his dirty work, right? The dirty work. A sound of battle is in the land and of a great destruction. The Most High said, how is the hammer of the whole earth? And when you got a hammer, all you need is a nail, right? Now they want to make war with Iran. That's the plan. Go to war with Iran. What else to do with the hammer? But the Most High got other plans. How is the hammer of the whole earth? You see, USA been the hammer of the whole earth. Esau, Edom been the hammer of the whole earth with their military might. With their Navy, with their Air Force, their Marines, their Army. Right? How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is America become a desolation among the nations? Right? The Most High said, I have laid a snare. This ain't nothing but a snare and a trap for USA. Because the least of the flock will draw them out. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O America. And thou wast not aware, you see? America, she falling apart. All she got is her military. Right? She in depth. I bought ya in thick clay. Habakkuk 2:6. She threw, and all she got is military left. Thou art found and also caught because thou hast striven against the Elohim. The Elohim had opened his armory, so the Most High, he opened his armory and had brought forth the weapons of his indignation. And Iran is going to joining with Magog and Gog, Russia. Putin ain't going to just let them come up in there and take over Iran. And Iran military is too strong. for USA. And they got the bear. And they got China. You see? So it ain't even going down like that. The Elohim had opened his armory and had brought forth the weapon of his indignation. But that's the pride of Edom, right? For this is the work of the Elohim, Abiyahweh, in the land of the Chaldees, you see? Now let's jump down for time constraint. I don't want to read all this. I just want to get straight to the point. I want to get to the least of the flock to draw them out. That's where we at with it right now, because that's what you're going to hear in this interview. How the least of the flock been not a Jew, or however you say his name, Israel. There you go right here. The book of Jeremiah 50:45. Therefore hear ye the counsel, you see, of the Elohim that he had taken against America, the land of confusion, right? Babylon. And his purposes. You see, the Most High purpose this. This is the will of Abiyahweh, and it's only begotten Son Yahweh Shai. The Most High is a man of war, right? Exodus 15:3. That he had purpose against the land of the Chaldees. And that would be Elon Musk. He would be a Chaldee. He's a sorcery and a warlock, right? He one of them. Surely the least of the flock, you see, the least of the flock should draw them out, draw America out. And that's why Still Pulse made that song back in 1983, 84, 82. I just feel sorry for the body God who's going to lose their life. You see? I just feel sorry for the bodyguard, because America is the bodyguard to Israel. That's the least of the flock, drawing America out, drawing Babylon out. See? The least of the flock shall draw them out, Israel. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. So America gonna be desolate right along with Israel. At the noise of the taking of America, the earth is moved. That's World War III. Nukes being let go. That's the war report. Nukes been let go. Cause World War III already started. The third war already started. The nukes haven't been let go yet. But when they gonna step to Iran, that's gonna be the noise of the taking. At the noise of the taking of America, at the noise of the taking of America, Israel, I'm being repetitive. The earth, what the Most High say? The earth is moved. You see, the earth will move at the blast of World War III. And the cry is heard among the nations, Israel. That's thus said Abiyahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I hope you're getting it.
And he's looking across at this old man who's practically saying verbatim whatever he wants him to say. If anything, I think Netanyahu is practicing American foreign policy through ventriloquy. He's simply moving Trump's mouth, and Trump is saying what he wants him to say. And that is, unfortunately, tragically, the perception in the United States, that Trump is not a free actor, that he is simply a puppet. And the puppet master is Netanyahu.
It is quite extraordinary, to the extent that there's video, I've seen it, you will have too, of Trump actually pulling his chair out, having him sat down and then pushing his chair in like you would do to your good wife. This is the president of...
So America's weak. Babylon weak. President Trump pulling out chairs for another man. Show you that she through. This place is weak. She weak. She weak. America's weak. She weak. She sick. She hurting. She on the life support machine. Listen, she through. She weak. All they shall speak and said to thee, art thou also become weak as we? So America is weak. like the other nations. She used to be the bully on the block, the bully in school. Now she weak. What the other nations should say? Let's see what the nations gonna say about America. They're not as scared of America. America pulling out chairs now. You got DJ Trump pulling out chairs. Man, what is going on, Israel? Prophecy being fulfilled. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? You see? That's what's going on, Israel. They weak. America is weak. She is over. She can't be healed. The Most High said we will have healed Babylon. She's not healed, forsake her. Right? Jeremiah 51, 7 and 8. She is not healed. The bomb, the Most High say, take bomb. Even bomb can't help her. She can't be healed. There's no great again. There's none of that. No great again. She through.
His chair in like you would do to your good wife. This is the President of the United States, practically waiting at table on a visiting politician, moreover, one for whom there's an extant international arrest warrant.
Well, remember that President Netanyahu does not simply represent 6+ million Israeli Jews. He represents Jewish international power and capital. And so he is treated differently for that reason, if none else. It would be a mistake to say that why is President Trump allowing himself to be manipulated or exploited by this man who represents so few people? That's a mistake. This is it.
So few people, the least of the flock shall draw him out. So few people, you see, the least of the flock shall draw him out. So few people, the least of the flock. Can't make it up. It's prophecy. This is the will of Abba Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Few and least is the same thing, Israel. Least and few is the same thing. It is all prophecy. Let's go even more. Let's go to Obadiah. See, draw him out. America's the bodyguard who's going to lose their lives. I just feel sorry for the bodyguard. The Most High say, the vision of Obadiah. Thus said the Elohim of Yahweh concerning Edom. There you go. Edom would be the Caucasian race, the caveman. We have heard a rumor from the Elohim. An ambassador is sent among the heathen. You see? Arise ye and let us rise up against her in battle. This is a war report. Battle. That's all you're going to be hearing about, Israel. Wars and numerous of wars. Matthew 24, right? Behold, I have made thee small, few, least. What the Most High say? I have made thee what? Small among the heathen, the other heathen. Because you got 18 nations. One nation is Israel, Yasharallah, the Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans were Indian, Taino, Negro descent by the seed of your father, and where the remnant of the Israelites been scattered amongst every nation. Then you have the 17 other nations. One nation is the Edomites, Esau, Edom. Then you have the other 16 nations. And the Most High said, you have made Edom what? Small amongst the heathen. Thou art greatly despised, you see? They are greatly despised. They despise. The pride of thy heart had deceived thee, see? Thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock. Cave, man. Cave dwellers. and they running the earth. The basis of all men. Job chapter 30, verse 8. You got the caveman, the one that come out the rock. He running the whole planet Earth. Whose habitation is high, that said in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? You see? And it's coming to an end. He finna find out. I'll be Yahweh, but I should be our Shah.
This is a larger concentration of capital and power that he represents. And Trump knows that. And he's dependent upon it. He was dependent upon it to get elected. So now he's doing what they elected him to do. The question is, what will Americans do? Americans are usually, George, asleep at the switch. Most Americans don't pay any attention to anything that happens beyond their borders.
See, Americans are asleep. 2/3 of the Hebrew Israelites are asleep. They're getting ready for Super Bowl Sunday. The Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles in New Orleans, Le Bon Temps Roulette. You see, they're getting ready for bread and circus. Gonna spend thousands of dollars on chicken wings, hot wings, buffalo wings, stuff they face with a lot of baby back ribs, get drunk as a skunk, a lot of hoeing going on, a lot of sluts. You know, why all hell breaking loose? Why all hell is breaking loose? Why the Most High bring debt and destruction upon Babylon? 2/3 of the Israelites is getting turned the hell on up. Gonna spend all their income tax money on the Super Bowl. You see, this is the madness in Israel. This is the madness. Income tax check gonna be spent on Super Bowl Sunday. You can't make this stuff up, man. Our people is not preparing for the destruction. They're not preparing for the judgment. They're not getting ready for Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, right? They still in the house of mirth, right? They're not coming into the house of mourning, putting sackcloth and ashes. They still in their strange apparel, and the Most High gonna bring death and destruction upon them. Right? Rome is falling, and our people, 2/3 of them gonna fall right along with Rome.
They're too busy watching football and drinking beer and enjoying life. Are they going to wake up and suddenly recognize this has gone too far? Because I don't think most Americans voted for Donald Trump because they wanted him to move in these directions. They voted for him to deal with the border, to deal with immigration, to deal with inflation, to straighten out, streamline government. These are the things they wanted him to do. They're not interested in a war in Ukraine, and I don't think they're interested in a war in the Middle East.
Even less interested in an occupation of Gaza. No good could come of that. And I personally don't believe that this will get past first base. It has united the whole of the Arab world. It has united all but Britain on the European continent against him. It has alienated a substantial number of genuine American firsters, who I saw one today, pretty hardline right-wing guy, who said, am I alone? I don't actually want Gaza. And I think that that will be quite a considerable constituency, that one. So I don't actually see it going anywhere. But what it now does, if you want to look on the bright side, if America owns Gaza, that means Netanyahu cannot go back to wholesale bombardment of Gaza. He's now going to be bombing Donald Trump's territory.
I don't think so. I think, in fact, as soon as the ceasefire is over, large numbers of those 2,000-pound bombs that President Trump could have kept from the Israelis that have been released to them will absolutely be used to finish up Gaza. And eventually, I think he'll turn his attention to the West Bank. But more important, I think he'll double down on war with Iran. The one thing that Netanyahu is worried about is Donald Trump's predisposition to find a way to cut a new deal with Iran. Because Donald Trump, as confused as he appears to be right now, and as foolish as some of these statements have been, I know him. He does not want a war with Iran under any circumstance.
But the Most High want war. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob want war. And war it will be. There's no stopping it. Revelation 11 and 14. The Most High say the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. So the third woe, which is World War III, is coming quickly. That's thus said Abba Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach Barakatai. Right? So war is coming. War is coming, Israel. They got the old song from the 1970s, War. Good God. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. But Esau been warring the whole time. He been dropping bombs on Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Dropped bombs on Gaddafi. He dropped bombs on Saddam Hussein. They've been dropping bombs in the Vietnam War. They've been dropping bombs everywhere they go. This man been warned. The Most High say his blessing shall be with the sword. Let's get that in Genesis. This man can't stop warning. That's all he knows. He's a bloodshedder. Right? Let's get the book of Genesis 27 and 39. Right? That's his blessing. That's all he knows. He don't know nothing else. Right? Genesis 27:38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me, O my father. And Esau, the Edomites, so-called white man, right, the cave dwellers, lift up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth. And that's why Esau got the fatness of the earth. Because that's what Isaac say. He will have the fatness of the earth. And he will have the dew of heaven from above. And by thy sword shall thou live, you see. So that's all he knows. Esau, all he knows is war. He's the sword of Abba Yahweh Bashem Shah. Okay? He gonna live by the gun and he gonna die by the gun. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off his neck. Right? Okay, so we understand that Esau will live by the sword. Right? And we know that the Most High is about war, and that's how it's going down. Israel's no stopping it. Right? It ain't no stopping it. Let's see. It's going down, Yasharella. You can't stop it. Right? The Most High said, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite what? Egypt. Egypt is USA. The house of bondage, the house of captivity for the Israelites. Spiritual Egypt, right? Revelations 11:8. With plagues as before. So the Most High is finna smite this place with plagues. And don't you know World War III is the final plague? The nuclear missiles, these 2 million warheads that's gonna come toward USA, because the final plague is the World War III in the Bible. That's the last plague. The final plague is World War III. That's the final plague in the Bible. What's gonna hit Egypt? These intercontinental ballistic missiles. Thus said Abba Yahweh Bashem Shah. That's the last trump. That's the final trump. right? Trump, the final sign, it's going down, Israel, as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. See? That's what's going on, Israel. The Most High is beginning to visit the earth which he had made. Okay? And that's why we telling y'all to repent and turn to Abba Yahweh Bashim Shai. You ain't got no time to get turned up. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligent in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made, you see? So the Most High is visiting this place, right? Everything is finna go down, Yashavala. Don't let them tell you anything different. It's not gonna cool off. It's finna go down. But we understand it's sequences of events. You gotta have civil unrest, sedition among men, right? You already got that going on at the border, right? With the illegals, with the cartels, right? It's going down, Israel. The devil got a short time. They finna usher in this digital CBDC, this digital wallet, this Karak, this Karaks. All that gotta happen before these nukes get let off, Yashavala. But nonetheless, it's going down. Thus said Abba Yahweh, but Hashem Yahweh Shai is going down, Israel. So we finna close out. Let's finish some more of this stuff.
The problem is he's no longer in control. And that should have been obvious from the footage that came out of the Oval Office. Netanyahu has the initiative. And Netanyahu wants that war. If he doesn't.
And that also go into the least of the flock should draw him out. This is a war report, Yashavala. The least of the flock, Israeli, Netanyahu, nothing, whatever, would draw USA out, Babylon out, right? And make her land desolate along with their land. Jeremiah 50 and 45. Right? So World War III is imminent. It will happen. Thus said Abba Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shabbarakatah.
Doesn't get that war, he has no chance of accomplishing any of the goals that he set for himself in Israel. The Greater Israel Project will fail because he's also got Turks to his north now on a border with him. He's got to be very careful.
And the Turks are Gomer. The Turkish are Gomer in the Bible, and they all join in band with Gog and Magog, right? That's what's going on, Israel. They got Russia as the bodyguard, Putin and the boys, right? That's what's happening in Israel. Ezekiel 38 and 2, right? Let's start at verse 3. The Most High say, let's start here. And say, thus says the Elohim Abiyah, behold, I am against thee, O God. God is Russia, right? Because God go back to the son of Japheth, but we know Esau under Alexander, they took down the land. They took them out. They kick out the sons of Japheth out of that land, right? The Etruscans, right? So they took them out of that land. They occupying the land now, right? As say, thus said the Elohim Abiyah, behold, I am against thee, O God, the chief prince of Meshach, right, Moscow and Tubal, and I will turn thee back, right? That's the Most High getting Russia ready for war, the final war, the Armageddon, Revelation 16 and 16, right? Yahweh Shaphat, right? Joel chapter 3, Yahweh Shaphat, the valley of decision, right? It's going down now. That's why everybody is moving up that way. For the valley of the sin, Yahweh Shaphat, Yahweh's judgment on these heathens is getting turned up, Israel. And I will turn thee back and put hooks. So the Most High is revamping the old Soviet Union, right? He revamped the old Soviet. They end the Soviet, right, in 89, 88, during Russian president back in 89, President Gorbachev, right? You had Ronald Reagan signed deals, peace treaties with Russia back in 88, 89, I believe, right? And now they didn't inch up closer up on their borders with this proxy war going on, right? So that's what's going on, Yashibala. So World War III gonna go down. It is the last Trump, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaw, and I will bring thee forth and all thy army. You see, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor. Sound like war to me. Even a great company with buckler and shield, all of them handle the sword. The sword mean weapons here. It's talking about weapons of mass destruction, right? These super hypersonic missiles that Russia got. Persia, Ethiopia, and Persia, it go to Iran. Medio-Persia, that would be Iran. Ethiopia and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer, who is Turkey. That's Gomer. And we know Turkey got probably the third, fourth crucial army on the planet, right? They come in number 3 or number 4, the Turkey military might, right? That's what's going on is Gomer. And all his bands, the house of Tugoma of the North Quarters, and all his bands and many people with thee. Because they all going to turn on this whole Revelation 17 and 15. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. So the Most High is telling Gog and Magog to be a guard unto these other nations against America, against Babylon. Right? That's what's going on, Yasharallah. The Most High control the heart of men. The Most High said in Ezekiel 38 and 10, thus said the Elohim Abba Yahweh, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind. So the Most High gonna put a thought in Gog and Magog mind, Putin. And if it ain't Putin, whoever the president or the leader of Gog and Magog at that time, if it ain't Putin, the Most High gonna put a thought where they gonna hit the button and let the news go. They're going to have an evil thought. You see, let's read that right. Thus said the Elohim Abihah, it shall also come to pass that at that same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought. You see? That's what's going on, Israel. All right? And that's to fulfill the words of Abihah Bashar Rashad, where they going to bring that third woe. Right, that come quickly.
Careful what he undertakes with the Turks. They are by no means friendly to him. So either he acts and he destroys Iran with our help, or he...
Because Turkish gonna support their Muslim brothers. They talk friendly with America, but they in bed with Russia. But that's all props. I just read that in Ezekiel 38. See? That's what's going on, Israel.
He's probably lost and won't last in office.
Well, the Iranian president says he wants to meet with President Trump.
So, Yashabala, I hope that this lesson was edification and exaltation, giving all the honor and glory to Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Mashiach, Barak Thai. Shalom, shalom, shalom.